Now, every year around draft time, you always have a couple of positions going in that you don't really know who the clear cut number one is. For this year, it's running back. A lot of people are arguing who is RB1 in this year's draft between Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker. And when you look at Breece Hall, I think right off the bat, he is RB1 in this draft class because, he is a better all purpose back than Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker only had 13 receptions last season for Michigan State. And during his time at Wake Forest, before he transferred to Michigan State, he still wasn't really all that much of a factor in the passing game. And it's kind of disappointing because he's 5'9", 211 pounds, and this guy is super fast. He has quick twitch. This guy is phenomenal in the open field. I don't know if maybe his hands just aren't that great, or if Wake Forest and Michigan State didn't really do a good job of trying to feature him more in the passing game, given the structure of their offense. It's just that you would like to see more from Kenneth Walker when it comes to his involvement in the passing game. You look at Breece Hall, this guy was truly the definition of an all-purpose back at Iowa State. And that's not going off his full 3 years starting at Iowa State. This is just going off last season. Last season, 2021, he had 253 carries, ran for 1,472 rushing yards, 5.8 yards per carry, had 20 touchdowns. And he also had 36 catches for 302 receiving yards as well. So you look at Breece Hall, look at a running back who, to me, he's somebody who you can use in more ways than how you could use Kenneth Walker. Because for Kenneth Walker, if you get into third and long, or if you get into a third down where you have to throw the football to convert, you might be taking Kenneth Walker off the field and putting in a running back who may be a better pass catching option. So for Kenneth Walker, you definitely would like to see his hands be more better, or you would like to see him have a little bit more involvement in the passing game. But that's not completely the full basis of the argument for why I think Breece Hall is better. I also think that Breece Hall is really good after contact. This guy is a wrecking ball. And Kenneth Walker, to his credit, is also really good breaking tackles and making people miss, not just with, his elusiveness, but also he can run through you as well. He's also pretty powerful, and he's 5'9", 211. He's not a small 5'9", 211. He's pretty compact. He's pretty stout and stocky. So, Kenneth Walker, he also is powerful as well. But I just think that Breece Hall is just more of a bulldozer than Kenneth Walker. However, Kenneth Walker is more explosive than Breece Hall. Breece Hall, it does take him a while to get into gear. His acceleration isn't as fast as I would like it to be for a running back who some people are trying to make the argument that he should be drafted in the first round. You would like for him to have quicker acceleration. Sometimes it takes him a while to hit the hole. For Kenneth Walker, this guy goes 0 to 100 real quick. Real freaking quick. This guy can take, he literally just, it's one cut and he's gone. Against Rutgers, he had a big run when he just put his foot in the dirt. He just went. And on top of that, he's really creative. When it looks like there's nothing, and I mean nothing there, he still finds a way to get something. He's really good when it comes to turning something out of nothing. A lot of people, when they talk about creativity from the running back position, a couple of years ago, I never really understood it. I was like, what do you mean, that running back is really creative? Watching Kenneth Walker, I understand it now. When the hole's not there, he's able to find one, or he's able to create his own one. He's wiggle, and he's really hard to bring down in the open field. He has a bevy of ways that he can get past you. He can either run over you, or he can shift past you with a juke move. This guy just has incredible twitchiness. I can't even describe it as quickness or agility. This guy just, he has twitch, elite twitch. It's he doesn't even have to think when he sees you coming up. Like, it's just, he just does it. He just makes a move. Like, everything just comes second nature to him. Doesn't have to think about anything. That's what I mean by quick twitch. Like, he's not like I don't really know how to describe it or really put it into words. It's just like, he doesn't really react. He just goes. So you look at Kenneth Walker, he's a more explosive back. He is quicker to get to top speed compared to Breece Hall. But overall, in terms of who can do more and who's the more complete back at the moment, I would take Breece Hall. I just think that Breece Hall, you look at what he has done, his 3 years at Iowa State, the 3 years of production speaks for itself. That's also another reason why I think that Breece Hall is RB1 going into this year's draft, because the 3 years of production, I don't think there's another running back in this draft class that has the kind of production that Breece Hall has had for the 3 years that he's been at Iowa State, from 2019 to 2020 to last season. No running back in this draft class, I think, has to kind of resume that Breece Hall has. And although Kenneth Walker had a fantastic season for Michigan State, he was one of the biggest stories in all of college football, transferring from Wake Forest to Michigan State. He only has, 1 year of production. And really, production doesn't really mean much when you're evaluating and scouting halfbacks, because you're really looking for the intangibles and you're just looking for the skills and athletic traits and whatnot. And you just look at Breece Hall, man, like, I just feel like this guy's just a different breed. He also ran a really high 40 time as well. Only 1 second slower than Breece Hall, than Kenneth Walker, excuse me. So, I mean, you look at Breece Hall, this guy is a freak athlete as well. Like, it's just that he's just not as elusive, and he doesn't have the top-notch acceleration that Kenneth Walker has. However, outside of that, I think that Breece Hall is just a better all-around running back. He's also pretty solid in, pass protection, in my opinion, from what I've seen from him on film. Kenneth Walker, pass protection, I don't really think is a strength of his. I don't also think it's a weakness. I just think he's okay. So, Kenneth Walker or Breece Hall, I'm taking Breece Hall. I think Breece Hall is, without a doubt, RB1 in this draft class. And I don't think it's by a big margin. Like, I definitely feel like the gap is pretty small between Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker. It's just that when you look at Breece Hall, you're just looking at a running back that has been able to do everything, including being able to catch the ball out of the backfield. So he's a true third down back. For Kenneth Walker, I really don't know how good his hands are. I'm not saying that he's not good catching the ball at all. I'm just saying that haven't really seen it. You get what I'm saying? Maybe it is his hands, or maybe it's just the kind of style of offenses that he played in, not really featuring the running backs in their offenses. So I think Breece Hall is RB1 in the 2022 NFL Draft. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section if you guys are watching this on YouTube.